asexualise.com and author of Asexual Perspectives, out on Amazon. So I'm not missing out. Missing out on what, you might think? So asexuals are often criticised for missing out because they're not having sex. But I can tell you from years of experience of not having sex, the last time I had sex was in October 2011, and I can tell you it feels absolutely flipping fantastic that I haven't had sex for so long. So I'm absolutely over the moon to have not had sex, and I'm not missing out whatsoever. And that includes if you're a virgin. Now, if you're a virgin and you're being pressured by whoever, your family, your peers, you know, people who your friends think, oh, you're missing out, you know, you don't know what you're missing. Believe me, I've had sex before, and I've had someone who was good at sex. But you're not missing out on anything. If you don't want sex and you're still a virgin, good for you. I think it's incredible that you've kept your virginity for yourself, that you're strong enough to do that, and you haven't been coerced into doing it for some reason that's not good. And I think it's brilliant that you are a virgin. You don't have to have sex. You don't have to try it to know you don't like it, you don't want it, and you don't need it. You know, there's certain foods in our life that we may get the opportunity to eat, but we just don't try some of them, do we? Because we know instinctively that'd be blur to us. So if you feel like sex is yuck to you, even the thought of it, it repulses you, it makes you feel sick or disgusted, or you just don't want it, don't need it, it's fine. It's good, and you're not missing out whatsoever. I mean, I've had sex, so I know I'm not missing out. I know you're not missing out. I know no one is missing out if they don't have sex. There is plenty more stuff to life, plenty more things to have in a relationship, plenty more things to be doing. And if you're not having sex, that comes with a whole host of benefits. You know, there's no risk of sexually transmitted diseases from that area. Obviously, you can get sexually transmitted diseases through other things like needles, etc. We don't really want to go into that in this video because that's not what this video is about. But there's less chance of getting STIs, STDs, and all those types of things. There's no risk to you getting pregnant unless you have artificial insemination or something like that. And yeah, it's good. There's you know, things you can be doing. So while you're not having sex, you can be focusing on your hobbies, your interests. You can be doing a lot more things. And when your life is not focused on sex, or you haven't got sex as part of a relationship, you know, you focus much more on those deeper, more meaningful issues, and about the hobbies, the shared interests, and keeping that connectivity alive without the physical sexual intimacy in sense of intercourse. However, obviously you can still and may want to still participate in some sexual activities, such as oral sex, masturbation, all that type of thing. Or you may want to do none of it. And if someone who is asexual, say they're aromantic and they just don't want any form of contact, as in any intercourse, they don't even like kissing, they don't want sex, you know, at all, no oral or anything like that, they don't even want to masturbate, that's fine, you're not missing out. The only reason you'd be missing out is if you want to do something and you're really going to enjoy it and you're not doing it because you're holding yourself back through fear or anxiety or worry. That's when you're missing out on something in life, because you're being held back. But when you don't want to do something, you don't want, you know, you don't need it or get the urge for it, you're not missing out because you're not missing it, because you don't want it. So there you go. So be happy, be excited, be ecstatic that you're not having sex. It's an amazing feeling, and I'm so proud that I haven't had sex since 2011, and I don't want it, I don't need it, I'm not having it. And I was absolutely amazed when I found out in 2014 that I'm asexual and that there are other people just like me. I mean, it feels such a relief, doesn't it? When you actually find out there's others like you, others who don't want, need, or like sex even. It's amazing, isn't it, to connect with like-minded people and to actually have the chance and opportunity of having a relationship with no sex. Just the love and the friendship and the caringness and compassion. That's what I'm looking forward to the most in an asexual future relationship, an intimate relationship. But in the meantime, I've got some wonderful asexual friends, and it's fantastic. We get on really well. And I hold asexual meetups as well in my city. I've got one planned for next month. So it's all good. It feels fantastic. And definitely you and I are not missing out if we're not having sex. Until next time, embrace your quirky and each other's. Give this video a thumbs up if you like it. I'd love to hear what you know about this video in the comments. I'd love to hear what you have to say about not missing out. And don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Hit that bell button and you will have notifications of every time I post a new video. And I will see you on the next video. Bye bye.